My father's father had an accident in the colliery when a tram went and crushed him underground. He was taken home but didn't die immediately. He was not taken to hospital or x-rayed, but did a post-mortem. He'd had internal bleeding and pneumonia. The doctor was paid by the colliery and put on his death certificate that he died with pneumonia. But in fact it was due to the accident in the colliery. He was only 30 and he left his wife and 3 young children, aged 5, 3 and 1. This is why the colliers went together, forming trade unions to fight against the injustices.
Unions were discouraged because there was cheap labor force, and basically if you got sick or got injured, you wouldn't get paid. And it's very, very one-sided in favor of the owners. Unions could ask for longer breaks or better working conditions or health standards or safety standards or something like that, and then they have to make concessions, and that means profit.
My wife's grandfather, having been killed there, leaving 3 young children, left his wife in a difficult condition. Remember, this was 1908, and there were no benefits paid to people who were unemployed at that time. It was extremely difficult. So his wife had to go before a poor law board to argue the case as to why she should get some sort of benefit. And they felt that as she was 27 years of age, she could possibly go and find a job. Although how she could do that and look after 3 young children is difficult to see. The amount she was paid at that time in British money was about half a crown, which would be less than $50 for each of the children. If you take all those circumstances into account, the fact that he was killed in an industrial accident underground, that the cause of death was given as pneumonia when in fact it was caused by the trauma of the accident, also the hardship to which his family was then exposed, you can understand why the National Union of Miners came into existence.